It's fantastic to be here. I feel quite lucky to have heard some really interesting, innovative ideas from some very engaging young men, some with very charming accents. But what we haven't heard tonight is a woman's voice. And you know, you're probably thinking, Katie, what does sex have to do with it? Well, sex has everything to do with it. So I'm here. So I'm here tonight to offer you the female perspective and to bring you baby cleaning clothes. Now, I've got to be honest, and I don't want to be sexist. My guess is that right now, every woman in the room is looking at me thinking, thank God, oh my God. But, you know, for maybe some of the men, I'll elaborate. I'll tell you a story. So, 2 years ago, I went out to lunch with my mother and some of her friends, and they started talking about the challenges that they face as working mothers. And they were saying, oh my God, you know, I get home at 7 p.m., the kid's crying, it wants like attention and feeding and that, and the house is a mess. And you know, my husband, sorry guys, has been home since 5, he's been sitting on the couch eating pizza. The floor is a mess. I don't have time in my day to fulfill all my obligations. And you know, I thought, oh my God, this is my future. I mean, I'm at business school. I will be one of these women someday. What can I do to ensure that I and my sisters have a better life? Baby cleaning clothes. It's incredibly simple. You put them on your baby. They actually play a little song, so the baby's kind of, you know, energized. It kind of goes. They scrub. They clean up dust. In some cases, stains, depending on what level of solvent you're willing to risk with your baby. It's really, I mean, we women are told to big ourselves up. It's brilliant. Who is our market? I said it, I'll say it again. It is the fabulous women out there who are rocking it, who are the corporate executives who go to work every day and maintain a family. And how do they do it? Well, they either have a full staff, which is, to be honest, quite gauche these days. It's really looked down upon. Or they multitask. They make use of the resources they have. They are fabulous. And they use their babies to clean their houses. What is our revenue model? Well, there are really two components to our revenue model. The first and the most obvious is you see that the kind of bright line up at the top, very high revenues, obviously. I mean, look at our market. It's working women, it's working mothers. There are, you know, let's say 180 million of them in this country. It's an enormous market, so, you know, obviously revenue isn't a problem. What I would like you to notice, however, is, I probably can't reach that, but that line way down at the bottom, those are our costs. You know why? Because all we're doing is buying mops at Walmart and baby clothes from Walmart and sewing them together. And you know, you may hear from me at a later date. We're actually, we may find a way to make the sewing a game for other children, but we're holding off on that. So the point, again, not to belabor it, very high revenue, very low costs. From what I've learned at business school, this means high profits. Oh my God, who is our management team? Not, as it might seem, Nazis. In fact, our management team is innovative. We are groundbreaking, and we are bold. Now, you know, I've had some laughs when explaining this product. It's really not a funny product. I mean, I'm really solving quite a serious problem. But the point is, and the reason you've laughed, is because it's different. This is something you haven't seen. We dare to be different. We dare to be bold. And that's how we'll bring in the profits. Who is our competition? Well, it's the Rumba. That's the thing over there on the left. You hit the button and it cleans your floor. Now, I could spend all day talking to you about the problems with the Roomba. Let me give you 3. First, dogs are terrified of it. My dogs have not been the same. We had to put our dogs in therapy after they spent a day with the Roomba. 2, its battery needs to be changed like every day. Babies, endless energy. 3, it doesn't keep your kids busy. Our competitive advantage, attention to detail. Now, the most important thing when we're keeping our house clean is that we cover every surface. And that's really where other house cleaning products fall. Mops, it gets a bit hard to reach under the couch. Babies go everywhere. No detail, no speck of dust, no crumb will be left unpicked up by your baby. In sum, again, I do think this is a product that, especially for the women among us, speaks for itself. Lots of babies themselves. And it has been my pleasure to present it to you tonight. Thank you.